with my website, Brian Sash, with another NRW checkpoint. Brian, how you doing, man?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
Good, good. Belly full?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, it is.
Good, good.
Yes, I love the parents, man.
Yes, always love the parents.
Yeah.
Not necessarily parents, but there's been some leaks, not much in news, but some leaks of the Asus ROG Ally to Xbox versions, the Ally X and then the Ally. So there are reports that with some of the conversions that the higher end one could be $1,000 or, probably $99.99. I'm not sure about that. How you feel about that, Brian? You think it will be that much money?
Well, I see. I think it's possible, but I also think that's a bit much.
Yes,
but then
that I agree with.
The only reason I say I think it's possible is because I know the handheld PCs, they do range. They do range in
Right.
pricing. And I don't know, because we talked a couple times about the Xbox handhelds or whatever, and how that's supposed to be like a alternative Ace type of Asus device.
Yeah.
I don't know. 1,000 seems a lot, but then no, at the same time, it's weird because it's a handheld PC. So it's like I could see them charging that much for it, especially if it got all the bells and whistles you would want in a handheld PC. But then if this is supposed to be something a little bit more for entry level consumers into the handheld PC market, and that's a bit high.
Well, this is the high end one. This isn't the regular one, and I think that the leak says $899 for that, or is it $899, $799? I'm not sure.
Okay.
But even for the high end one, I still feel like a G is a lot. But you're right, it is a handheld PC, and we've seen the prices on those handheld PCs.
Yeah.
I just think that this is the thing, and I know we're not comparing apples to some regard, but you still got the Steam Deck out there.
Yeah.
You want to make a credible entry. And again, this isn't a full-fledged Xbox handheld. This is just a partnership. This isn't, Microsoft's putting this out. So, it dipping their toe in many respects. But you still are competing for that mind share with basically us, because that's not going to be for your average consumer for the most part, at least in theory. It could be because it has Xbox branding. But we're still thinking about Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Steam Deck's a viable option. Like for me personally, I was like, if I was not in the Xbox ecosystem and I was a PC gamer like that, Steam would be great. Even just the stuff like the game sales going on now. I'm looking specifically for stuff that's Xbox Play Anywhere, simply because, hey, not just that, on my PC, I can sit and download, especially some of the smaller games.
Right.
I downloaded this like 80s inspired racing game by like Outrun or whatnot that was on sale yesterday.
Okay.
On my PC if I want to. It's only like 300 megabytes. It's not a humongous game, but I am looking at stuff like that. And so for me, if I had that kind of money to shell out, that would be enticing, but I'm also looking toward the future, what they could possibly do, especially with some of the other reporting. But however, $1,000 is a lot, but people who are buying handheld PCs, they are spending that kind of money.
Yeah, it's very much not necessarily a niche thing, but like you are a step further past the typical gamer if you like looking for a handheld PC and
I agree.
I'm about to play games on this. So yeah, I can see this. Yeah, if it's the higher end model, I don't really know what the bells and whistles are with the higher end model, but I guess 1,000 that makes sense.
Yeah, $99.99.
Yeah,
I think it's more palatable. So would it be almost $1,100 after tax, depending on where you at? But
then you could just get a PC.
Yes, you can.
For that kind of
money. Really can.
I'm talking about a nice, a solid built PC for gaming specifically and be fine. But
hell, you can get not even decent, but you can get a laptop that can play a decent amount of games for $1,000.
Yeah.
So
well,
or listen to Apple, you get an iPad.
Right.
Which
is crazy.
Yeah.
The range in that, because iPad is nowhere near as powerful as the actual like MacBook or a Windows laptop, or Microsoft. But
right, yeah.
Gaming is becoming so expensive. I blame the orange man. He ruins everything.
Well, I blame him for a whole lot of stuff, but this is unfortunately this is far beyond him and his influence. But all right, so that's it for news. Let's get into some games. Really, the biggest game this week that a lot of people giving praise to. I think IGN gave it a 10, which I was shocked. 10. Yeah, they gave it a 10.
Did the scale change?
I don't know. I haven't watched the review. I just saw the number when I was pulling up information for this. But we're talking about.
There's no way.
Hey, we're talking about DK Donkey Kong Bonanza on the Switch 2. Get ready for Donkey Kong Bonanza and crash, bash, and climb through nearly everything in DK's path and tear off chunks of terrain to swing around and throw in groundbreaking exploration. The more that is demolished with powerful punches, the more areas open up to discover. Break on through this adventure full of mayhem, surprises, and of course, bananas.
Right. Which I saw. Well, I was going to mention this in the news, but I was like, whatever. But I saw Nintendo is releasing a controller that is like themed after Donkey Kong, but it's not like the Joy-Cons. It's actual like Nintendo Switch controller, which they have those, but it's usually aftermarket type situations.
Well, that's smart though. I mean, they should do that more often. Actually,
I agree,
because Microsoft does that stuff all the time.
Yeah, and I looked at the controller; looked pretty cool. I got nice little Donkey Kong graphics on there. It's funny because you know how like in the older Donkey Kong, like Donkey Kong Country and stuff like that, like the background, like you'll see the silhouette of the map before like Donkey Kong actually gets on it and like starts playing or whatever.
Right.
So that is like stenciled onto the controller.
Nice.
And obviously it's a two-handed like handheld type controller or whatever. So it got like, I don't know, it looked cool. I was like, this is nice. It reminded me that the game was actually coming out. So I feel like
right. I didn't realize it was coming out this soon either. When I saw it, because I actually saw it like stuff on YouTube about it earlier today before I pulled up the notes for tonight's show. It's like, oh, it came out this week. Okay, we'll be talking about it, but
they IGN gave it a 10. Wow.
Yeah, a 10.
I really want to watch and see.
I gotta watch the review on that because I'm like, I'm like, why did they give this a 10? Not saying it's not worth a 10, but for a game to get a 10, and especially it's
got to be perfect.
Yeah. So, and
then out of all games, Donkey Kong Bonanza, like I know we've been fiending for a new Donkey Kong game, but like a 10?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I had to see why they said that.
Exactly. Next up, we have Neon Abyss 2 on the PC. Dive deep into the chaotic, beautiful,
pixelated.
Thank you. Yeah, because my little thing is covering up. Pixelated abyss of Neon Abyss 2. The action is faster, the stakes are higher, and the possibilities are endless in a cyber myth roguelike with explosive run and gun gameplay, diverse combat styles, and unlimited item synergies. Neon Abyss 2 delivers dramatic, thrill-packed experience every time you enter. Now, I played the original one. The original one is still on Game Pass. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun little run and gun roguelike game. So the fact that they did well enough to get a sequel, I was like, yay. So that's on PC now, and obviously it'll come to consoles eventually.
Okay. We got a lot of roguelikes lately. That's interesting.
That's like forever now since it became
popular. Yeah. I feel like, what is it? Hades? That's the
Hades definitely made it like when that blew up, you definitely started to see a lot more. Did Hades 2 come out yet? Or was it only open access? I don't remember.
I don't think it's out yet.
Okay.
Right. I remember Hades took off and I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then the Returnals came out and people were like going crazy for that house. And then after that, roguelike.
Everything's a roguelike.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So, Brian, did you watch Secret Levels on Amazon?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It's on my list.
Okay.
Is that Shadow Labyrinth 1?
Huh?
Shadow Labyrinth? This is the one in the game?
Yes. This is watch that because you'll get an understanding of this. So, Shadow Labyrinth coming out on the Switch 1, 2. It is weird to say Switch 1 and 2 right now. PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Shadow Labyrinth is a 2D action platformer and a genre-twisting alternative take on the iconic Pac-Man. As a swordsman, you wake up on a mysterious planet amidst relics of wars past. To survive, you will discover secrets, consume your enemies, and grow your prey to apex predator.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely watch the Pac-Man.
Yeah, that sounds like a good show.
Or
episode, I mean.
Yeah. It's a definite subversion on what we know of Pac-Man.
That's creative.
That was the first one I watched. I was like, I gotta watch this.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, wow. Now, see, I can get behind that a lot. Yeah. A lot of these developers and stuff, they want to do remakes and remasters or whatever. Give me a spinoff on the original concept of the game that's turn into a brand new type of story.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to check out the Secret Levels.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
All right, so with that, our first trailer is Shadow Labyrinth.
Shadow Labyrinth. Okay. I'm curious now. Are the ghosts in there? Are we chasing fruit and stuff? Like, what's going on? Power pellets? Boot it up? What's up? Yeah, been chosen. Was that Pac-Man? Okay. Not much of a difference there.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Looks beautiful. I'll tell you that.
It does. Which I don't know. I like that. That's something I'll come to like expect with Nintendo games. Like they do a really good job making these games look great and nice and vibrant. Wow.
Apparently they're like, you can like find like mazes in the game, if you know what I mean, like the original Pac-Man. So you get to that gameplay as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I might be interested in that.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
It does.
Definitely watch Secret Levels if you have it, because I think you will get an even better appreciation for what you just saw when you watch it.
Definitely. Okay.
All right. Next up, we have Neon Abyss 2.
I really like that the developers for Nintendo games are like leading the side-scroller platformer, Metroidvania style type games. That's really what I see when I play the Switch. Like these type of games, they can't be beat.
I like the fact that it's co-op now. I don't remember if the first one was co-op.
I agree. That's so colorful and random. Oh, Neon Abyss. There you go.
It's in early access. So right now, just on PC. So probably when it comes out of early access, it'll.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect for Switch.
Yeah, perfect for Switch. But yeah, I like the fact that it was up to 3-player co-op. What was it 3?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really cool too. All right, next up we have Donkey Kong Bananza.
Let's go.
This is the perfect place for us to do an awesome training montage, don't you think?
I feel like this game is gonna do well because they actually gave us the Donkey Kong game. Like, every time I imagine a Donkey Kong, give me kind of like open world feel, kind of like Zelda, Breath of the Wild type.
You and me, we're the best. Yeah.
I just don't like that Donkey Kong is not talking in this game because he can talk now. But anyway.
Right. How does Mario feel about Pauline being with Donkey Kong now? Since
Mario ain't got no choice.
Yeah, that's true.
Mario better stick the carts before he get this monkey fist in his face.
Mario got too many women issues to worry about Pauline.
Exactly. Exactly.
But Donkey Kong. I love Nintendo's aesthetic. I love the colorfulness. I love the brightness. It's a vibrant. It looks like something that draws you into playing it.
Definitely.
And I think not just with Breath of the Wild, but just all their first party titles, there's such a vibrancy to the games. So I'm even thinking of that Kirby platform, like just everything is such a vibrancy that like draws you in visually that makes you want to play the game.
Yeah. It's almost like you don't need like great vision to play it because everything's gonna be clearly defined and super bright. But I don't know. I'm excited for Donkey Kong Bananza, which is crazy because I haven't played any Donkey Kong game on the Switch. But that's just because they've been remakes this whole time.
Exactly. This is like the first new Donkey Kong game in God knows how long.
Yeah, which I'm glad that they finally like leaning into Donkey Kong, because the thing with Nintendo, at least for me, the way I remember it, okay, yes, Mario is Mario, whatever, but like Donkey Kong's the original Bowser. Like he was the guy. Like these are your two pillar characters that literally took the brand from just something that's happened in an arcade to like in every home. So I'm like, show Donkey Kong some love. You didn't turn around and gave what's his name, Kirby, all these cool games. Like Donkey Kong.
Very true.
Honestly, I'm glad they finally lead into it. Hopefully they look at Star Fox next because I think that'll be a dope franchise to reinvigorate. Yeah.
All right, but Brian, I got one last question for you.
What's going on?
Would you buy that for $1?
What, Donkey Kong Bananza? wait, what we buying for $1?
That goes into our bonus trailer.
What's the bonus? Oh, it's Robocop.
Robocop, right. So we got DLC for the Robocop Road City game that came out last year.
Okay.
I buy that for $1. Robocop Road City Unfinished Business.
It's only $1?
No, it's not $1. It's a classic line from the original.
From the movie. Okay. I'll say wait.
That building is technically outside of police jurisdiction.
I am heading there.
Just remember, we're cops. Don't make it a matter of revenge.
It will be a matter of justice. Those mercenaries are my unfinished business. Surrender, or there will be trouble.
These cutscenes,
Robocop is here.
Trouble, then.
You're going down! Robocop is here, but he's not a threat. We're not defending, we're hunting.
Robocop?
Who are you?
You have to save those people.
The mercenaries. What do you know about them?
Is it true that they returned Alex Murphy's memory?
Weapon drawn. I'll handle it.
Murphy!
You only need to reach one place in this building to stop them.
I'm beginning the search for evidence.
The mercs were certainly hunting for the woman you're looking for.
You know why mercenaries are developing the OCP hijacker.
Good to see you, Murphy. You think we're different. You failed as a blade of justice.
I do not reason with criminals.
You want peace. Prepare for war.
What do you want from Miranda?
She didn't tell you?
I thought you were just a machine.
Your actions have consequences. Time to face them.
So yeah, looks
Okay.
great. So
Right.
I saw the story trailer for it. So basically, think like Judge Dredd. It's
Okay.
like OCP Tower, you're locked in, and you have to get up to the top and fight through basically to stop the mercenaries.
Okay.
And then like you even get a chance to play as Ed 209 in the game in the DLC. I was like, oh shit. Like that's just awesome. And then you got the killer samurai robots from RoboCop 3. I'm sorry. RoboCop first RoboCop is like one of my favorite movies ever. I've watched it God knows how many times. It is so 80s, but it's such a commentary on 80s capitalism. It's Peter Verhoeven never gets his props, like really props for what he did. But anyway, I digress. So side note, the game itself, RoboCop Rogue City, is now on Game Pass.
Okay.
So via cloud play too. So I'm not sure if it's on PlayStation now, but usually when things like that happen, they're like on both. But it's on Game Pass right now. And if you got Ultimate, is you can play through cloud play. So cool. I will be probably partaking in that this weekend.
Okay. So let me know how you feel.
I will. So that's RoboCop Rogue City, unfinished business. Brian, anything up with you? I know you've been doing a lot of travel, and well, we had an album come out this week. I'm pretty sure you've been listening to that because I know I have.
The Clips album?
What other album came out this week? Nothing else came out this week.
Yeah. I definitely had to check out Malice and no Malice. Did he change his name back? I don't think.
I don't know. Everybody's been referring to him as Malice, so
yeah, okay. Well, yeah, him and Push. I had to definitely check that out. Classic Clips to me. I feel like I don't know. It's interesting for people who I know don't sell drugs anymore. They really they still give that energy. Like that energy is there. Like they pushing something. I know it's not what they used to, but something they still moving. Either way,
look. It's amazing the story, how well they can tell these stories. Yeah. And it's like, yo, but you like the president of good music.
Right.
You ain't cooking nothing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I definitely been listening to the Clips, the new album, and Travis Scott and his homies, they put an album out on Sunday, the Jack Boys too. The music has been okay this past week or two. But yeah, mostly been doing a lot of traveling. I ain't really had time to like sit down. I'm getting a little frustrated about that because I'm like, damn, it's going, which is fine because I like having things to do.
Right.
I need like a little break so I can get my thoughts out of things. So with that being said, I'm gonna prepare another episode of Sci-Fi Loud podcast at some point. Because Beyonce is still amazing. I don't know how she's able to top the first tour. This is crazy to me. So I talk about that and a bunch of other stuff. People done got me caught up in this like Love Island thing that have been frustrating me.
I've avoided that like the plague.
Continue, because it's it's so frustrating. It's over now, but I'm like, man, these people. Either way. There's a bunch of stuff going on. A bunch of anime have come back that I'm really, really excited for. So I have things to talk about. I just had to sit down and like get everything out. Other than that, I don't know. What's today? Chris Brown is about 2 or 3 weeks away. I think that's my next preparation. I'm feeding elephants this weekend. I got a lot of stuff going on.
Okay, wow.
A lot of stuff going on. Yeah. Got this thing going on. But what about yourself? What you got going?
Man, I haven't had time for anything. With everything that's going on, everything I got to take care of. I still have so much content from PAX East and Awesome Con, as well as Ibaku or whatever it's called. I still have so much content I need to edit and get out there. So it's coming soon. I just have the time to sit down and do it, which is why I'm not going anywhere else, at least until Baltimore. Like I need to sit down and do it. I can't get more content. But you still have everything over on Staff Out Loud, everything over at website.com, Satori Geek. But you know where you are, nerds of the world. Make sure you continue to follow us. Let us know about what games you're playing, what you're looking forward to on Twitter, at NRW, Instagram at New Release Wednesday, and of course, you're currently on YouTube. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe.